Hi, all. I'm going to be talking to you today about health and human development, units 1 and 4. I'm Miss Mays, and I'm one of the health and human development teachers at Upper Yarra Secondary College. So, health and human development provides students with a broad understanding of health and well-being that reach far beyond the individual. We speak about health and well-being and how important it is to yourselves, to families, communities, nations, and the global society. The reason it's so important to study health and human development is to understand and gain, I guess, your own life choices and how life is experienced by many different people and how that's different. How you can help others understand what they're going through and understand the relationship of society and individual growth. So, we're going to have a look at units 1 to 4 um, in a little bit more detail. We're going to look at units 1 and 2 first. So, unit 1 is called Understanding Health and Wellbeing, and that looks at health perspectives and influences. Focusing on the five dimensions of health, which is physical, social, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Then we look at health and nutrition and why nutrition is so important and what it does for our health and well-being. And then youth health and well-being is more student-led and focuses on the youth inequalities in Australia. Unit 2, we look at developmental transitions of the whole lifespan. So that's from conception to death. And we look at the different milestones of physical, intellectual, social, and emotional. Then we look at healthcare in Australia. So that looks at the Medicare, the PBS system, and also the private health insurance and how that's laid out in Australia. Then we're going to look into units 3 and 4. Unit 3 looks at understanding health and well-being in Australia. So again, we pull from those five dimensions of health and well-being and how that's important. Then we look at promoting health and well-being and how it's promoted in Australia and through different countries. Then we go into Unit 4, which looks at it widens our view a little bit and looks at health and well-being in a global context. So that's in the whole of the world, and we look at low, middle, and high income countries and how the health and well-being differs in those countries. Then, in the last area of study, we look at health and the Sustainable Development Goals. So, they're the United Nations sustainable goals, and we look at how they interrelate between each other. Career opportunities, we look at pathways for further studying and also looking at career opportunities. So if you're looking at health and physical education, teaching, nursing, health science, dietitian, nutritionist, and exercise and sport science, this would be a fantastic grounding knowledge for that. And then some career opportunities would be nurse, paramedicine or a paramedic, health promotion officer, counselor, or fitness instructor. If you're interested in any of those, this would be a fantastic opportunity to get that grounding knowledge and really delve into things that are really, really interesting for ourselves and for others.